Y'all don't talk about that neither.
It's the first time I hear you talk about it.
Tayshawn's that dude.
Talk your shit.
I don't know how I don't know how far I got to go with it. He's underrated, and he's not a hot. You know what I'm saying? A player that's not talked about a lot.
I give you that. I would definitely give you that. He does need to be talked about more. He was, I thought, a very good defensive player. I didn't really care for his game, but I knew what he did for the Detroit Pistons. Without him, they wouldn't win. You know what I'm saying? He was a great contributor on their team. You know, like I said, he hit timely shots, hit timely defensive stops. I mean, you needed a player like that. You're right.
Yep.
Tayshaun Prince needs a lot more love than he gets. He is a slept-on player. I give you that.
Yep.
Yep. Everybody need to Tayshaun Prince. He came to Memphis on the downside of his career. But I do, in the finals, though, he did do a good job. His lit played a part on Kobe and helping him win that championship. He do deserve props. And like Sean say, without him, they don't win a chip.
So can we all agree that if it's not for that block on Reggie Miller, the Pacers might be in the finals?
That was good defense. He covered a lot of ground.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Call him Inspector Gadget with them long arms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I might have to agree. I don't think they I think the Pacers are in if he don't get that block.
Yeah, because I think Reggie knocked that layup in, then Pacers going to win that series because that was a momentum shifter right there. So I do agree that he is a great defensive player, along with him being able to check most of the other team's best players. So that's another thing I admire as well too, because I'm a defensive guy. So I greatly appreciate him playing defense.
And he can get buckets. He can get buckets, but it's unexpected bucket.
Yeah, he can hit timely buckets. He had that like Robert Horry effect.
Yep.
Another thing about him, like, I'm not a big college player, but I remember he's on the cover of that college game, and I just knew he was going to come out and be the truth. You know, I was like, dang, this dude is going to be good. You know, I wasn't watching too much college to kind of catch them when they first come in. I was like, dang, they got him too. I was like, oh, Detroit about to be a problem. They got all these people. And sure enough, it panned out.
Well,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it took Rasheed to make it work, though. He was the missing link.
Oh, definitely, because they needed. He was a scorer and defender. You know, like Ben Wallace is a scorer. Tayshaun Prince focused more so on the defensive end than offense, and Rasheed was unstoppable. So you know that nucleus together made everything go together.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely agree with that.
And I have to say, all five of them played D. You know what I mean?
Right.
They all were after their man. You know, you didn't have to worry about double teaming or anything like that. They were all going to try to hold their own and try to guard whoever they needed to. You know, I don't think any of them really slacked off on that offensive or defensive end at any given night. Even though Ben wasn't a scorer, he wouldn't just getting rebound and kicking it out. If he going back up, he going back up with it. You know, most rebounders that don't have a jump shot or any go-to moves, they're scared to put it up. He wasn't scared.
Right.
Can I ask y'all this? You think that was one of the best starting fives in history?
Defensively, yes. With the combination of defense, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of biased though because I like Larry Brown. He's one of the best coaches ever to me, X and O wise. But I'm like Sean. The thing, like Sean, when you was talking about the team, Big Ben played Shaq one-on-one. He wasn't getting help. You know what I'm saying? He did his own thing on that, and then you know with Tayshaun able to slow down Kobe a little bit one-on-one too. That nucleus, they was prepared for them, man.
Yeah.
Man, if Ben was a little bit more of a scorer, I would say yes, because at every position you had someone that it was hard to check.
Right.
Billups, when nobody really holding Billups.
No.
And then Rip, you know what I'm saying, run off all these screens all day. And then that mid-range game, he was killing. Then we already know what Rasheed doing inside out. He had it all. And then Tayshaun Prince, if he wanted to, he could have went out there and hooped, on the offensive end. He didn't really need to, but if you needed a bucket, he could give it to you. Right. I have to say they could be in the top five, I think, as all top.
Yeah, Tayshaun Prince better thing. He could definitely score better than he put up every night, but that wasn't what the team was about.
Right. And I think he had a nice mid-range jumper too.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to add to this guy legendary?
Nah, that's it, my brother.
Hey, Don, I do gotta give him props too, though.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what we was watching. I don't know if it was in a game, but in a real game, I don't know if it was a all-star game or something. But he did a 20-leg dunk in the game.
That was the rookie game.
Yeah, I'm saying I didn't know he had that in him.
Yeah, that was the rookie game because everybody was like shocked that he did it because somebody else did one right before.
Exactly.
He went back after it and did the same exact dunk.
Right. So it was nothing.
Yeah, everybody kind of like, whoa.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that reminded me of what I used to do to him.
What, pass the ball?
Yeah, pretty much. All right, here we go now, fellas. We're going to get into it. So you can do it however you want to do it, but who do you think is going to win the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved Player of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, Clutch Player of the Year, and Coach of the Year? Now, if you don't feel like you want to answer any of them, that's cool with me. I just want to know what direction you're going in with any of these players that you pick. That's all. If you want me to go first, I can go first. If y'all want to go first, more than welcome.
Go ahead. I go after you.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Oh, man, I'm glad you said that. Okay, so you know I got to write everything down. So for next season, my MVP, I'm going to go JT.
I like that pick.
Huh?
I like that pick.
Okay. Anybody disagree? You can. If you going in a different direction, let me know.
Talking about Jason Terry?
Come on, brother.
Jason Tatum.
You gonna get a jet on me? You gonna go to the jet on me?
Okay, but go ahead.
So just real quick, who y'all have as MVPs then?
Sean, you say you're going next?
Yeah, I got the same thing. I got Jason Tatum as my MVP also.
Okay.
That's who I picked.
I'm going Giannis, man.
Giannis? Okay.
Yep.
I can see that.
Greek
I
freak.
don't know. I just think he just put another little level in his game. If he come back healthy and they can take that top seed again, I think he got it.
I think so too. If they get number one seed, I think he's gonna get MVP.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, to be safe, I guess I'll go with the Joker because he should have got it. I guess got it last year.
I agree with you on that one.
You can't be mad at that one. All right, so my defensive player of the year is either going to be. I'm gonna go with JJ again. I think he can pull it out. Triple J. But it's between him and Evan Mobley. Those are my two. I think it's gonna start going to the big man like it's supposed to.
Man, I don't know. For what he did in the Olympics, he's gonna have to really come out and show something.
They don't count. Nobody saw that.
Okay. Man, I got mine as I think Giannis is gonna have another good year, but I'm looking for a healthy Kawhi Leonard. That's what I'm taking, a healthy Kawhi.
So I'm going with Giannis again. Like I can't count on Kawhi health. He about as reliable as AD. The guy Zion. They all on the same. Paul George and they all on the same level. So I can't count on him. But I'm going with Giannis again. I think Giannis got something to prove. I think that's why I'm going with him with MVP, but as well as I do think he's the best defensive player in the league as far as like guarding, 1 through 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Giannis. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it easy. Because I was really, really thinking about it, but yeah, I'm gonna say Giannis.
No beef
But,
there.
I mean, there's some good defensive players out there.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think they got to prove themselves more or less, though. Like, so, for example, with Triple J, he's won the award. So it'll be easier for him to re-win the award again next year or this coming year as opposed to, like, somebody else because he's already won the award. It's kind of like the MVP race.
Yeah.
So,
But
I'm
look,
gonna say Jaylen Brown.
in what? What is Jaylen Brown winning?
Okay, okay, keep going.
Defense player. Hey, but so Deshaun, I think healthy Claw is the best defender on the wing position on the league. But he just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
I like AD too overall. Like AD might be the best 1 through 5, moving his feet, blocking shots and stuff, but he can't stay healthy either.
You said who might be?
Hey, I like AD better than Giannis as a defender if he can stay healthy.
No,
Yeah, he just cannot stay healthy. But yeah, he is. Ooh. If you want to go off like healthy players, yeah, AD.
No,
if he can stay healthy over Kawhi, yeah, I agree with that one.
Over Kawhi, but not over Giannis.
Yeah, so to me, so Giannis is stronger, whatever, but AD is just more versatile for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think he moves his feet a little bit better.
I like AD 15 and below. Anything outside that 15-foot range, I think he's getting cooked.
Yeah, I mean, he's just that length, though. I think he does a good job. I can't, disagree with y'all because I like Giannis as well. But if I had to pick one healthy player, I would pick AD to get a stop over anybody.
Yeah, I think his length is good for shot blocking at the rim, though. He ain't like trying to block no jumpers or no shit like that or putting no hand up. I think he's lazy out there. That's what I'm trying to say. Out there on the perimeter, I think he's too scared. He ain't really out there putting defensive pressure out on people, running up, even, contesting shots like that. But when you come down low, yeah, I give it to you. He be blocking shots and defending well down low.
Yes. What you got, Don? You look like you're thinking over there.
How many times are we gonna rehearse the same skit with Anthony Davis?
No,
but what I'm saying is like it is always the same question. If he's healthy, the dude ain't never been healthy to do this. That's why that's why it's hard for me to put him in this category because it's always the same argument. If like I don't personally, he could be a great defender, but I can't put him in the class of being the best defender of the year if he's not gonna play for so many games per year. And that's my whole beef with it. It's like every year is the same argument. Well, if he a healthy Anthony Davis, why you always got to put that quote unquote exclamation point by his name? If like, how many years y'all gonna keep saying this, man? A healthy Anthony Davis.
Don, I got breaking news. He just got hurt crossing the street. So it's over. It's out the question now.
It's like that's the type of stuff that happens to him, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the other day when Sean showed the video of him boxing in the ring, Sean was like, "I hope he don't get hurt." Like that's the kind of stuff that happens to him, and you just like, "Yo, he just messed up the whole season because he hurt." And it ain't gonna be a regular hurt; it's gonna be like a substantial hurt whenever he gets hurt.
Yeah, he looks so awkward boxing though, man. It looks funny, but I really think a big part of his problem, his growth spurt. I don't think his body's ever caught up, with it. I don't know what it is. He's just chemically imbalanced or something. I don't know what it is.
Whatever. I'm moving on. Rookie of the year. I got either Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller. I'm leaning more towards Brandon Miller more so than Scoot because as long as Dame is there, it might hurt Scoot Henderson's growth in a sense. So I'm gonna go with Brandon Miller if Dame stays there.
I agree with you on that. If Dame's there, Scoot can't get it.
No, he won't be able to.
But mine, I'm going with Chet. Chet Holmgren from OKC.
So I actually I agree with both of y'all as far as he won't get it with Dame there, but you don't think that Brandon Miller's going to slow down? I mean, LaMelo's going to slow down Brandon Miller?
Nah, because he's going to get him. That's what I like about LaMelo Ball. He is going to get whoever needs the ball in their hands. Whoever the play is, he's going to always get him the ball. That's why I like watching him play because it's so, for example, when Miles Bridges, before he choked out that lady, when he was playing, LaMelo made sure he always got him the ball because he made
So, Sean, what about Oklahoma?
He go dropping the phone.
Oh, man. Like, why did you have to come in there before he choked out the lady? But go ahead.
All right, so in all fairness, before he received them charges, I'll say that LaMelo was getting Bridges the ball, and you see how much he struggled without Bridges there, though. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte didn't look the same without Bridges. So
right.
he gonna be back this year, and I got a feeling he gonna ball out. So that's why I think he's gonna have two wings literally running, Bridges on one side and Miller gonna be on the other side. And Miller can hit shots.
Right. So what about OKC, Sean? I wonder if they got too many weapons for Chet to get the Rookie of the Year. If he's gonna have enough touches to have the impact that he should.
For me, Chet, he don't need the ball. He can play defense. He's going to, block shots. He's going to rebound. He can assist. He's going to get most of his buckets running up and down the floor, tip bucks, stuff like that. I mean, he going to get the ball when SGA and them out the game. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's when they're going to go to him. Because I think he already knows his role. He ain't going to be, number one, number two option because we got we got Giddey and we got SGA. And then we got the Jalen boys too.
Right.
So he already know his role, I believe. And sitting out watching, I think that's just another little notch under his belt. That's where I'm picking him. But with Miller in Charlotte, I don't think he's gonna get that many touches. You got a lot of people out there. You got Scary Terry, you got your boy coming back from the Chargers, you still got LaMelo, and you got boy they just signed.
I'm trying to trade Terry Rozier. I'm done with that project. Him and Gordon Hayward, I'm done with them too.
Them too, yeah. They deep.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get rid of Rozier this year. Hayward, good luck getting rid of his contract unless it's last year the deal. I just wonder though, I do like all y'all picks, but I do wonder about touches though, because like Oklahoma City is so many people before him, as well as like you say, Scooter Dane's there, which I think he's gonna be gone. I think Scoot has the best chance. And I just think it's too many stars because Bridges is going to be playing for a contract too. So
that's what I'm saying. Like
he got to get in. So that's why I wonder about Brandon Miller.
But you got to say it's going to be Victor. He's the favorite to win it. So.
Oh, damn, I forgot about him. He's going to get all the touches in the world.
Yeah, he's the favorite to win it. I mean, then after that is Chet Holmgren, whatever the fucking name is. I mean, it's Victor and Chet. And then Scoop, but Victor's a favorite according to Vegas.
Right. I forgot about him.
I didn't pick Victor.
He's gonna be the focus. He's gonna be the focus on offense, and he's gonna be the focus on defense. So he's gonna have all the chances in the world to get it.
Yeah, they're gonna make him be the Rookie of the Year.
Right, but I think he's gonna get ate up. I think everybody gonna go at him.
Why you're not? I agree too, man. I agree, man.
So,
because this ain't gonna be the most pressure.
But you think I don't think Sean. I'm like Don. I think San Antonio's gonna run him at the 3 or 4. They're not gonna let him body with them big dudes. They're gonna
don't matter.
Mismatches.
It don't matter. Okay, you playing defense on who? The 3?
Yep, 3 or 4, depending on the matchup.
KD cooking you all day long. Giannis is cooking you all day long.
I don't think he's gonna be on the stars though. I think he's gonna take it easy on them, let him kind of ease his way into it.
But okay, you playing Phoenix? Who you guarding?
Phoenix is unique because they got all these scores.
But I'm saying that's the team you gonna see 4 times. Who you guarding?
I will probably put him on whoever their 4 was. I will put him on their 4.
No, we can't play that wing.
Not against Phoenix. Right.
He got to guard AD.
Huh?
He gonna have to guard his boy. What's his name? What's that nigga name? Aiden.
No,
I wouldn't put him on Aiden either. I would put him on whoever Phoenix's 4 is.
Right,
That's what I would put him on. I wouldn't put him on Aiden because Aiden going.
That's Durant.
I thought what's name was? I thought Booker was the point. Bill was the 2. Durant was the 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, they're gonna. Well, for what I've seen, they're gonna run that. What's that boy? Okoeko, whatever the fuck his damn name is.
Okogie? Josh Okogie?
Yeah, at the 3.
That's probably who's gonna be guarding
Durant the 4.
Well, that's probably he's gonna probably guard him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't put him on Aiden. I wouldn't put him on Durant because I agree with Sean. He gonna get ate up checking Durant. So you can kill that man confidence.
I would like to see it though. That's gonna be a good matchup.
I'm sure they're gonna do it on pick and rolls. I'm almost certain they're gonna keep doing it against pick and rolls against him. They're gonna have him matching up. So, yeah. So let's go to the coach of the year because we run out of time. So who do y'all have coach of the year?
Monty Williams.
Okay. Okay. You're all entitled to your opinion. So, hey, if that's what you got,
Why you think they're gonna do good?
they can't do no worse than last year.
The Pistons can't be no worse than last year. So I'm just gonna stick with Monty. That's his Pistons love right there. I'm just gonna say he gonna goddamn be the coach of the year.
Who you got, Don?
I got the coach from OKC, Mark Daigneault or Frank Vogel.
Yeah, I don't see Frank Vogel. He don't have enough offense. Who you got, Sean?
You got Frank from
What? Oh, what did he say? Hold on.
Yeah, he said Frank Vogel. I don't think Frank got
He don't got enough offense. Are you crazy?
No, he do, but he don't know how to coach it. No, he don't know how to coach offense.
Oh man.
No, he
Okay.
got plenty of it. I think that's gonna be their
I was about to
downfall.
say. He said he ain't got enough offense. I almost blew my goddamn head off.
No, they focus. He focused on defense. That's gonna be his downfall.
What about the drug test you, my boy? Whoa. He ain't got enough offense.
No. He don't. He defense first, so he gonna have them trying
Yeah.
to defend it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for cleaning that up, my boy.
Nope. So who you got, Sean?
I'm going with Chris Finch from Minnesota. I just think they're gonna have a pretty good year.
I'm gonna go with my boy Ty Lue to have a comeback year. I think he's a very good coach. He's underrated. He just needs some healthy players to make him look good.
You keep sticking with this if, man. You can't even stick with this damn if.
I got
You know
man.
that's crazy.
I have hope, brother.
I got hope, but I can't. Since when did if start paying bills?
If it did it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't until I can physically see it happening. Then I can be like yes, but it has not happened. They've been together. Clippers what 4 years now? 3 years?
Yeah.
And they have yet to have a healthy season.
I agree.
So
Let's
that's
just try to pick somebody different, though. Just mix it up a little bit. That's all.
Which is I understand it, Rome. I understand why you did what you did, but in my opinion, I'm just like they too unreliable for me. That's all.
All right.
Go ahead, Issues.
I already told him, Monty Williams.
Okay. I thought you was being for real. Okay.
Yeah, I was being for real. I'm just, hey, I want to mix it up, like Rome said.
Who's your six man?
Six man.
I was gonna pick the dude from
I'm taking Malik Monk from Sacramento.
I'm thinking Chris Paul.
Yeah, and I was gonna say if Chris Paul comes off the bench, I'm taking Chris Paul.
Yeah.
On my bench, which he should come off the bench.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
I agree.
That's why you write it down, brother.
Yeah,
no, damn it. Why is it? I don't know. I'm bypass this one. It's keeping my mind. I see the player, I just can't think of the team. So who you have for most improved player then? I'm going with Cade Cunningham.
You got who?
Cade Cunningham.
Okay.
You gotta stay healthy, though. That's another if.
I'm taking
Yeah. Well, we're gonna bypass it.
I kind of got two. I got Jordan Poole.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then I got Mikal Bridges.
I'm agree with you on Poole, but since it's if day, I'm gonna say if Zion Williams stay healthy, most improved. I'm gonna stick with my if for today. I love Sean. I think
John, how did you throw his hat in the video?
I think Jordan Poole the clear cut winner though.
Yes, Jordan Poole will be the clear cut winner. He got the green light.
Right, he finna the green light. He finna.
Yeah, that's why I picked him. I think
right.
He should.
Yeah, he gonna have the green light. I would be surprised if he doesn't win it. In all honesty, so.
Right.
But I don't necessarily think it's gonna be most improved. He's gonna be the best scorer. I will say that.
he's trash. But go ahead.
So which team y'all think is going to get Dame? Because it keeps switching. I don't know if you heard about it, but they kept saying Toronto is going to be the front runner right now, Then a couple hours ago, I just heard they said Boston might get in the mix too to try to get Dame.
I knew it.
I think they honestly just throwing stuff out there because, like, the trade I seen with Toronto, there's no way they're gonna be able to keep all them players. They ain't get Dame. Like that trade didn't make any sense. Like every trade I've been hearing most of the time is always one sided. It never works for both teams. Right. And they gotta figure out something that works for actually both teams, man.
I don't think that trade was one sided. I just think Portland needs to get younger players.
Oh, which one you referring to, Sean?
The one when Dame was going to Toronto and they was giving up OG and let me see. Dunn had sent it.
Yeah, it was OG Anunoby and but they were willing to give up everybody, but I don't know if Pascal. It wasn't Pascal Siakam. It was the other dude, the tall, dark-skinned dude, Boucher. I think it was Boucher.
Yeah,
They're not willing to give up anybody, but Scotty Barnes is the only one they talking about they're gonna retain. But if you Toronto, you willing to gut your team for this one player though. I don't do that if I'm Toronto.
See, Bobby Boucher, the only one I respect, man. But I'm
going. You don't like OG?
So OG, and I would have to get a second player if I'm Portland.
That's what you're getting, Boucher.
And you getting draft picks.
I don't think he'd be enough personally for me, but I'm coming with Siakam or
I'm not giving up Pascal Siakam. I'm not giving him up. And OG Anunoby, nah.
They would have to give up him and Scotty Barnes, 2 of them 3 players if they want Dame.
But why would he want to go to Toronto to do what?
He ain't got no choice.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think he want to go, but what's the alternative?
He got trade clause, right? He wouldn't just go there.
No, he don't have no trade clause.
He got the money clause.
He don't.
He wanted the money.
Mm-mm.
He ain't got no trade clause.
It's only been like 2 or 3 people that ever really had trade clauses.
Yeah,
Not
no
been
trade
too
clause.
many.
Yeah, that ain't something that pop up regularly.
Yeah.
Like, why would he? No, that ain't one. Them agents will not let that happen. No.
But what's wrong with him going to Toronto? You don't like him there?
What would he do there? Like, what?
Okay.
That's just like being in the same situation. Just stay where you're at.
Nah.
Yeah, like
no. Let me tell you
Toronto's not no better.
Yeah, it is. Let me tell you why. Because in Portland, damn sure ain't making the playoffs. But in Toronto, it's a strong possibility he could be in the top 4 with that team.
Because he's in the East, so you're gonna go to the playoffs and lose in the first round. Like what? Why?
Right.
Like what's the point?
I kind of agree with you, Issues. He's not winning a championship, so that kind of defeats the purpose.
But, okay, so what team can he go to win a championship off the top with his trade with his numbers?
It won't be an even trade, but
I'm not saying numbers wise. I'm talking about team wise. What team could he go to right now? There's a championship contender that can afford him.
I say Milwaukee. So Milwaukee was one of
the Milwaukee.
I think that's his best shot at winning the championship. And it's
him or Boston.
So okay. Go. Yep. Say it.
Now
that's what I'm saying. But like you talking about just the team, but I don't think they have enough to get them either.
Okay, so if you trade them to either, I think Boston is in a better position than the rest of them. But if you trade them to Milwaukee, who are you giving up in Milwaukee for him?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they have enough. I don't.
Yeah. But you gotta say you pick Milwaukee, so you have to say we already know what Toronto's giving up, and we already know what their team looks like. So what would Milwaukee look like if you trade him for Dame?
Right.
They would have to give up.
Of course, you gotta give up Holiday.
Right.
Exactly.
Give up Holiday,
and Middleton.
Yeah, I would give up Middleton in a heartbeat because I don't think Middleton. He's
okay. So now what do you?
He'll replace the scoring. He'll replace that scoring. They could throw one of them white boys in there to do that.
Yeah,
so
but
you're in the same boat.
At that point, though, I wouldn't want to give up Holiday, but at the same time, from Portland, I don't want Middleton. I've been seeing how he's struggling.
Right.
A lot of these teams, it's never a good trade.
Okay, we're not saying that, but we're saying if he went to Milwaukee,
yeah, it'd have to be Middleton.
He has a better shot in Milwaukee. Go ahead, my bad, bro.
Not if you're giving that up.
No, better than Toronto. Right. If you give up Middleton and Drew Holiday for Dame, you think you better off than you are now?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It'll have to be one of some younger players. I just don't see Portland pulling the trigger on either one of them.
But what I'm telling you is you're not giving up. If you're Portland, you're gonna want those two in return, bare minimum for Dame.
So you don't think Giannis and Dame will be a good combination?
I'm
So when
not
it's
saying that.
Not by themselves though.
Right.
I get it.
That's what I'm saying.
They
You
don't
gonna-
have enough.
Right. They
But then
gonna-
they got Brook Lopez. They got the Bobby dude, the crazy guy from Chicago.
Portis, yeah, that'll be
Hey,
good.
So who's your other scorer though? Dame, is it gonna be Giannis and Dame then, right?
That's
They don't-
a lot right there, brother.
Like
Okay,
y'all
so
say, you
then-
ain't gonna need no more scoring.
So does
They got
that,
enough scoring.
that increases chances to make it to the NBA finals?
They would knock off a lot of teams with them too.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think.
how did they get rid of both? If they
That's
keep
what I'm saying.
Holiday-
Hell yeah, I'll get rid of
if they-
both. I'll
if
get
they
rid of
keep-
both of them.
If they
So
keep
you
Holiday,
telling
they
me-
winning the chip.
You telling me that Milwaukee team, if you get rid of Holiday and Chris Middleton, is better than Dame going to Toronto?
Hell yeah.
Do you know who's on Toronto?
I don't give a fuck. Why would you go
Okay,
to
so how can
Toronto?
you say that?
No.
I would say because I think with
Giannis alone is just gonna be better. Just period. Him and Giannis alone.
Well, do me a favor. You look at Toronto's team first, and then
Bro,
make this.
I
You're
seen
making
them young
you're just
boys.
making
I
this
get it.
special- Oh, who? Okay, so who's the young boys?
They got that so they got Siakam. They got that what's that look that
Scotty Barnes, Scotty B.
Gary Trent Jr. and they got Jacob.
that's
That lineup
not
is way
no,
better
no,
than-
no, for real. Seriously. I'm not for real. I'm not going to I'd rather if I'm Dame, I'd rather be with Giannis. He's won a championship. They done been there over some niggas ain't even been in the playoffs.
Yeah, I
No.
would agree. I agree.
They
with
just
you
won
talking
a
about Sean
championship too,
talent-wise.
right before them.
I
They
agree
really
with you talking
did.
about talent wise, but yeah, I would rather be in Milwaukee if I'm Dame with those
Yeah.
options.
But at the
Yeah,
point-
you got Bobby Portis and them. Yeah. Brooke Lopez.
He get, in my opinion, he gets farther with Milwaukee than he do with Toronto.
But does he
Yes.
get to the NBA finals?
Not
Yes,
without
he
Holiday,
can.
no.
I don't think
Without
he can.
not without Drew Holiday.
No. No.
But he has a better shot with just him and Giannis.
Okay. We'll leave it
So
at that then.
If you think they're better than Boston, you think they're better than what's it called? The Sixers?
Yeah, with Dame and they beat the Sixers, yes.
In
Yeah.
Miami?
Yeah, they
too, but
definitely
I
beat
don't think
Miami.
they're better than Boston, though. Not Boston.
I don't know. Like
I don't know.
they could beat them, man.
Boston, they don't like it ain't gonna be easy. With Dame, they the best team in the East, even without Holiday. They could arguably be the best team in the East with
I don't
Dame and
know about
Giannis.
that.
Because
I don't
you
know
got
about that.
Brook Lopez there, you got Bobby Portis, you got that Connaughton cat. I can't remember all their pieces, but they got a couple of. Oh, matter of fact, they got the dude with the dreads, Crowder there. They got a decent solid team. Yes, they still can win the championship.
Let me look at their
the
roster.
finals.
I don't know, man. This is coming from me. I don't think that's enough. If you get rid of Middleton and Holiday, I don't think that's enough. I think
Middleton ain't shit.
but
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
I
saying
think-
is Drew Holiday plays offense and defense. So that's
I get that, but
Right.
Dame replaces a lot. Like
Yeah, but
replaces.
does Dame play on the defensive end like Holiday? That's a key factor.
He don't. I agree. I mean, I love.
He
Holiday,
don't. Yeah, but
but
it's
he
all
definitely-
about scoring. It's all about scoring. Ain't no defense. Remember?
But
They don't have enough scoring to me.
Hey, but think about a pick and roll with Dame and Giannis. That's gonna be ugly.
That would be ugly.
It would be, but the issue is what? What else you gonna have after that?
They got Lopez who can score. He's
Yep.
changed his game, became a 3-point shooter, but he used to get buckets. Bobby Porter can get buckets, but he's a shooter now.
So
I like Drake Crowder. He's a 3.3 and D guy.
we looking at a 36-year-old Brook Lopez at this time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same. I mean,
No, it's not.
But
he averaged
he
he
averaged
averaged
more
16
blocks last
points.
year than he did his whole career, damn near.
So you think he gonna get better as from another year? He gonna get better.
I don't think
I like-
he's
I like-
better. He's playing in a good scheme for him. That's
I
the
give
thing.
you that.
Right.
I give you that.
Grayson Allen. They got Crowder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Gordon
I forgot
Dragic.
about- yeah.
Dragic
Yeah,
is
they-
about to retire, so you can get rid of him.
That what's that? That Pat. What's
Connaughton.
He a 3-point
Bobby
shooter.
Portis?
Yeah, he play a little defense too.
They'll be fine, bruh.
Okay,
Hold on.
I'll say this.
Beasley on their team?
Who?
They got Malik Beasley. Yeah, that'd be
Malik
good.
Beasley, yeah, he's on there. Malik Beasley, yep.
Oh,
Man, he got caught smashing Scottie Pippen ex-wife, so we ain't worried about him, man. That's why
and they got his brother coming off the bench, Robin Lopez. I forgot about that.
Yep, Robin Lopez, he's on
I
the
still
team.
think they need one more person.
Man, y'all reaching like a mug now, man.
No, that would be a good squad. I'm sorry.
I agree. It's a good squad. I still think they need one more person to get to the finals, though.
They better than Toronto, and I think they even beat Boston with just Dame alone.
Yep.
We gonna move on to the next topic then. So remember they had this argument in a couple of days. What's more valuable, the money or the ring? And then they came out where your guy Gilbert Arenas said that he would rather have 170, 190 million over a ring, right? So the lady asked him, well, what about if you won 70 million in the ring? He said it doesn't compare to the 90 million or whatever number he said. It just doesn't make sense. So to me, he said that the ring holds no value.
I agree with you.
Winning doesn't mean anything. It's about the money. Essentially, that's what he's saying.
Well, so I'll say this. So we grew up where we think basketball is pure. And it's actually entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of scripted, almost like the WWE. It's been rigged for years. It ain't just started happening. It's been that way, since the beginning of time, whether, we agree with it or not. Them players that they sell them rings all the time, when they go broke. I'm looking at generational wealth. I think the only, you got some players come out act like the rings really important to them. But the only people it matter to is the GOAT conversation people. The Jordans, the LeBrons, the Kobes. Those rings matter to them, but outside of those, that tier of people, we won't remember none of these people. Like Robert Ory, he's not a staple, because he got 7 rings. He's a role player. So anybody outside of like this in the GOAT conversation, I don't think the rings really matter. They can make money that these role players can't, but there ain't no way in hell I'll take $50 million in 7 rings for over $300 million. I'll go buy them rings they selling when they go broke.
Okay, so to caveat the whole entire argument, how many players are getting that kind of money? It's only
a lot of people today.
Hold on, this is what I'm saying, Ron. Because when you think about it, it's only the top tier players are getting that kind of money. Everybody else is not seeing that kind of money. So my point is, he's saying it like everybody's getting that kind of money when everybody's not getting that kind of money. It's only a select few getting that kind of money. But he's speaking as if it's everybody in the league getting that kind of money when it's not. That on average, the average salary is maybe what, 30 million, which is still a lot of money in our minds. But to the NBA people, that's not a lot of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I had the opportunity to win it, because regardless of how you look at it, it's still a legacy that they have. That legacy can never be snatched away from them. Even if they do sell their rings for going broke or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of cats out there that are still NBA champions. And there's nothing you can take away from that ever. Now, granted, you can have all of this money or you can have a certain amount of money, but you'll always be considered and live like you'll always be remembered as an NBA champion, no matter what. Your name is always going to be in the history books.
Yeah, I mean, I get it done. I ain't gonna lie, I do. But like when you're a role player, because you sacrificing your game. Now, I'm not saying I'm not playing to win every night, but like certain players, like
that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like to me that you
really think about this. This year, right? It's only a handful of teams that got a realistic chance to win the NBA championship, and we know they're going in every year. When Golden State got KD, we knew who was winning the championship before it even happened. Like a lot of them teams in second place. I will take the most money as I can. Maybe at the end of my career, I'll chase a ring if it's that important. But I don't see myself turning down $150 million for a ring. It's not that serious.
But if you're a role player, you ain't even gonna get close to that money.
Right, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I wouldn't turn it down because actually some of them are getting paid like they getting paid way more than they was getting paid back in the day.
No.
TV money.
We're talking like
which you're correct with, Rome. You are absolutely correct. They're getting paid more money than. But what I'm saying is the number that he was throwing out there was a number like everybody in the NBA is making, and they're not. That's what I'm talking about. So to me, I'm looking at it like if I have an opportunity to win the championship ring and make a decent amount of money, it don't have to be this absorbent amount of money. I would do that. Because even if I make that kind of money, what will my legacy be? That I played in the NBA?
Okay, so Don, let me ask you this then, right? So you're a role player. You got a chance to be on a championship contender. You get a $2 million contract, the vet minimum if you go play for them, or you get a $20 million contract if you go play for this sorry team. Which one are you doing? Is the ring that important to you?
No, what's more important to me is the fact that I don't want to be losing every single night. Like that joint, it wears on you. Like, because then you start questioning yourself, like, man, am I even capable enough to be playing like this? I would rather want to play against the best of the best, only because I know what comes with it. Because after I win or lose, I was in the NBA Finals, and typically, depending on how you played during that stretch run, you're going to be offered another contract, and you're going to be offered more money than what you were currently making on this roster. Because what they always say is you were a winner. Case in point, look at Bruce Brown. He got paid more money when he took less money. He got paid more money after they won the championship.
But you got to remember, they got incentives and stuff going to the playoffs, winning games, stuff like that, and win the championship.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, the superstars, they get an opportunity to get all these endorsement deals. These role players got to get what they can while they can. And I wouldn't turn it down personally, like, because I'm looking at my family more important than winning. Because, like, honestly, you heard AI and the guy Evan Turner talk about it. They know that they got to beat the referees and these players when it comes down to it, because it comes down to ratings. So they understand the business side of it, and they know these folks been cheating too. They just can't come out and say it.
But is it impossible for you to win? Is the question.
It depends on your organization. Like, if you go to a bad organization, like Dame's never gonna win it for them. He knew that before he signed his contract.
Okay, but listen, I agree with you on that. But case in point is when the Pistons beat the Lakers in the finals. Who picked the Pistons to beat the Lakers in the finals?
That was abnormality. Like, so
no, but that's what I'm saying. So it can happen.
Yeah, but like it's like playing a lottery though.
But it's not really, because it's like, all right, so when we play basketball, when all three of us play basketball together, we knew we had to play better than most teams, because why? We didn't have the referees on our side. We knew this going into the game, and we had to always be better than that team +5, because we knew for a fact that the referees wasn't going to call no foul
on us.
Right. But we had to play, you know what I'm saying? We had to play that much harder. So it's the same concept. It's no different. You got to play that much harder to win, because if you already going in with the mindset, hey, we got to win plus, because if it's close, you already know it's close. If it's close, we're going to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, but like only a handful of teams that won. I mean, like, that's what normally, but Detroit won in the 80s. You can damn it, the same team's been winning for the last 20, 30 years. It's what, maybe 10 teams at tops? It ain't many, like, so then you got these poor run organizations. You got the small town teams that every now and then they get lucky. Like Denver was abnormality. Like but the same teams win. The Spurs, Lakers, Bulls, Pistons, all the same teams over
But they built that Denver team though. They built that Denver team.
They did.
So, one thing I think is that is all changing. Who's winning? Because we got a different commissioner. That old commissioner's gone, and as you see, the same teams ain't been winning. You know, with this new commissioner, it's been Toronto, it's been Milwaukee, it's been Denver. You know what I'm saying? Golden State started winning. It's been different teams winning more now. It ain't been the same. This LA, Boston. You know, Spurs. It's been different teams winning now. And Detroit used to win a lot too. You know, they had their runs and shit like that. It was like you saying the same teams. Now it ain't the same teams. And Gilbert didn't say it's motherfuckers without no rings that's broke too. So what is the difference? You can make all this money. Look at Antoine Walker. He was like one of the richest players in the league. It went broke. He didn't even have no ring to sell. So it don't really matter. It's what you do with your money.
Right.
If you make $70 million and you do right with your money, you good. And you got all your rings. And you have more of a status, like Dunn was saying. You have legacy now. You have shit to talk about. You got motherfuckers like, damn, this motherfucker played and got 7 rings. And it's obviously you had to do something to get these rings. I mean, because you ain't making that kind of money just sitting on the bench and not playing at all. Right. Especially back in those days. It's way different. So rings to me, it do hold weight and it do matter more. It's not just for gold. Like Robert Horry. No one will talk about Robert Horry if he never had 7 rings.
I mean, but how often we talk about now? Stuff mention he got 7 rings. Like, it's like if we.
But why are you mentioning him though? But why are you mentioning him? Because he's in a ring conversation.
And not just
How
that,
often
he's
do
a
you
role
talk
player.
about Gilbert Arenas?
you don't. But that's the funny part because you talk about Big Shot Bob because why? He hit them big shots.
Because he
did,
was in the
but I mean,
championship.
like I say, I'm not knocking y'all preference. I'm taking a 300 million over 50 million any day.
But you ain't
they
gonna
fucking ring.
bro.
Okay.
You ain't getting free confusion.
I mean, but no, but that was a conversation. It
No,
was
because
it was imbalanced,
but,
though.
but that was the point. He didn't. The way he made it sound was that it's the role players. You know what I'm saying? It kind of made it seem like it's just role players, and they had the opportunity to get this amount of money. But it's not true because if you're a role player, there's no way you're gonna get that kind of money. Only the top players are gonna make that kind of money, and that's proven. Look, case in point, look at him. Like, if it wasn't for this dude's podcast and all this stuff, would anybody really be talking about Gilbert Arenas? Because he had what, a 3-year run or something like that?
Yeah, but he got paid though and did well in his investments. Like, so I'll say this.
Right, but that's what Sean just said.
Even with Dame, like,
you go with your money and you good, but everybody's not gonna be that fortunate to make that kind of money like he made either.
I get you, Don. So you talk about Dame, right? I use Dame as an example. He knew he wasn't winning in Portland. Same with Bradley Beal. That's why they took them big contracts. They're like, I'm not winning anyway. And Washington did right by Bradley Beal. Portland's just happened so far. But he's been loyal. I'm taking $400 million over a ring any day, brother. I mean, you can say, if my legacy, oh well. I'm taking Dame money any day over a ring or two.
So hold on, Rome. So did we or did we not all agree that Dame should not have signed that contract?
No, I knew he was doing. So this is why
I
would have signed that motherfucker. Hell no, I would have signed that. This man made 200-something million. Hell, y'all would have signed it because, so all he had to do was play 1 year. And I predicted what they're gonna do. Him and Bradley Beal did the same thing. They signed a big deal. They had to play 1 more year, and they asked for a trade, and that's what they both did. They still getting their money just with another team.
So you trying to tell me that nobody else would have signed these players to that kind of money?
No, I mean, because it was.
You said no?
No, only because it was one of the things where you had to do it with the team you were with.
So you might have made $20 million less.
No, I think it was like a 30, maybe $50 to $60 million difference. It was something crazy.
Okay.
Much.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was. Even that amount. You win a championship. You getting endorsements. You getting all types of shit thrown at you. That's chump change after that.
Hey, but you know what you just said though, Sean? You said that keyword if. I already got $60 million.
Because you said if he signed. So I'm on your page. If he don't sign it. So we have to say if.
So you think Jaylen Brown was thinking about a ring when he signed that $300 million contract?
Hell no. He's thinking
exactly.
Yes, because they've been so close. They have been close. They've been close for the last 4 out of 5 years. They've been close to winning the championship.
No.
They actually got a legit shot though. I will give you that.
Literally, that's why. Because think about it. And besides the fact that they could offer him the most money, now it would be different if they haven't been close and he signed the contract. But they literally have been close. And I hate to say this about him, but he's one of the reasons why they've been close. So I can't sit there and say they haven't. Now, if they haven't been close, that's a ball game.
But at the same time, he couldn't go nowhere else to get the money, correct?
Right. He would have took
it. So he thought about finances.
No,
because there's no guarantee they're gonna win. There's no guarantee.
Went somewhere else. He could have won and took a 1-year deal, and then next year bigger contracts come in.
No, ain't nobody gonna pay him that.
So you're right, Sean, but it's still like you gotta be with the team for a certain amount of years to qualify for them contracts.
But
I can't recall what it is.
But Dame, for 1 year.
Dame would have lost like
$1
$60 million.
What if he left as a free agent? His contract was up. He could go sign for a 1-year deal with anybody, and then his contract opens up.
So I think it's a 4-year versus 5-year deal.
We still
with your team, you eligible for 35% of.
No, I'm saying if he's a free agent, he could go anywhere and sign what he want to sign. He could sign a 1 year, 2 year.
If they had the money though, he still got to sign the money.
And that's what I'm saying. He's waiting for the new contract to kick in.
But do y'all think he was thinking about his championship? No, he was not. He was thinking about his family. He was thinking about his family.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. So I'm going to Damian Lillard, watch Bradley Beal route. I ain't finna do the Isaiah Thomas, be loyal to my team. You see what they did? They said, fuck you, fuck you. When he played for the team, he did everything he's supposed to. All that stuff didn't matter. He can't even get picked up. And he was averaging 28 points a game. You know what I'm saying? As a 5'9" player. And they didn't show no loyalty to him. They didn't do nothing for him. When he got hurt, they told him to go about his business.
All right,
I'm taking the guarantee.
All right, real quick. Who y'all think is going to be the best player in the next 5 years? Like, who you think is going to be the man in the NBA within the next 5 years?
And
Yep.
Who?
Yep. And
Anthony Edwards.
Oh. Everybody agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think either him or it's still going to be the Joker.
Or JT.
That's what I'm picking in between.
And or JT.
JT and Anthony Edwards.
I'm not even going to say that. In next 5 years, let's see.
Because Tatum be around 30 by then, and he's going to be nasty.
Right.
he's already in his prime. He ain't gonna be doing shit. He's trash.
Crazy. You believe that if you want. JT is going to be the man out there in them Boston streets.
No, he ain't.
Let's go.
He ain't gonna do shit.
I think it's gonna be some. I'm gonna go with Luka, but I think it's gonna be some young talent coming in. I'm gonna go with Luka.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not even. All right, fellas. Whoo, wait. Last week. We got to get to these NFL picks. So, being as though this is the first year that Issues has participated in our conquest of these picks, we gotta let them in on something. We gotta let them know about what's going on. All right, so right now, I'm leading with 26. Sean got 22. Rome, you got 18. And Issues, you got 8. Now, I will let you know, Issues, every week, one person has to take a week off. So you pick the week that you want to take off, and then I'll pick a week, Sean pick a week, and Jerome already picked this week, which was the first week. So everybody picks 1 week off.
We're not two done. We didn't do the two buys last year. Just 1 week.
I think we just did one because I think we missed the week anyway. That's how we ended up with missing 2 weeks because I think we missed the week.
Okay.
So this weekend we got an early game, but 8 o'clock game. We got Atlanta and Jacksonville.
Atlanta.
I go with the home team, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville gonna win that.
Yeah, I'm going with Jacksonville too.
Damn. Okay.
This is gonna be a good game. Buffalo, Miami. Miami is at Buffalo. Miami is at
Buffalo.
They both 3-0, right?
Nah, Buffalo.
Buffalo lost.
They lost the first week.
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo too. No, I'm going Miami.
GPS.
Wake
What
up.
are you, man?
He already picked his. He said Buffalo. He said Miami.
I said Miami at the very beginning.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sean said Miami. I said Miami.
Okay.
Issues pick Buffalo.
Yeah, after putting 70 points on them Broncos, I'm gonna pick Miami. I like the Bills though too.
Oh, I forgot my guy. I forgot that was your team.
Oh, that's your team, brother. You already had your bye week then. They didn't show up last week.
I'm not in for them jokes, nigga.
Yo, if I'm the coach, I'm firing everybody when I get into that locker room. Ain't nobody riding on no planes. Y'all catching a bus back home.
That's that Deep's a coordinator, but go ahead.
All right, then we go from one of the best games of the day to one of the worst games of the day. Denver versus Chicago.
That's Denver. Denver gonna slaughter them niggas.
I got Chicago losing.
I'm still riding with the Bears.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with. I think Chicago going this.
They got to win sometime, right?
Chicago's not gonna win.
I done. So
Denver gonna be mad. They gonna tear their ass up.
No, they playing in the Windy City.
It don't matter where they playing at.
It ain't cold enough for that weather to make a difference. I'm gonna pick the Broncos to bounce back from that debacle.
Don't forget they get cold up in Denver too, Rome.
Yeah, I know, but not like Chicago.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm real.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I needed a Chicago coat when I came, man. That wind was so bad, man.
Oh,
Denver
shoot.
be cold as fuck too.
Damn.
Then we got another good game, Baltimore at Cleveland. I'm going Cleveland.
Baltimore.
Torn.
Issues.
Said it's at Baltimore.
No, it's at Cleveland.
I'm going Cleveland, Don.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go Cleveland. Cleveland.
Who they quarterback? Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, the pervert.
Oh man, he's done. He's cooked.
Then we got Cincinnati at Tennessee. Cincinnati just came off of a win. So just to let you guys know, Tennessee, I think, just lost.
Tennessee for me. Going with the home state.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
Who the Bengals got? Who they quarterback?
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
He a bad boy.
He is.
Damn, but that'll put Tennessee, that'll be 0-4, huh?
No, they won. They beat the Saints.
They won last week.
No,
They lost last week.
Oh, they got a
Before
W,
that.
though.
They won.
I'm assuming so. They might have won the first week then.
I think they beat the Saints, didn't they?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
they didn't beat the Saints.
Oh, well, then they 0-3 then. Because they lost last week.
Yeah.
I thought they came back.
No, they lost to Cleveland.
No, Browns smoked them.
Yeah.
27-3.
They beat. I think they beat the Saints. Let me see.
They beat the Chargers.
Yeah, they beat somebody.
Okay, so that was week 1. So they won in 3 or 1-2? No, they won in 3.
1-3, yeah.
Yeah.
1 and 2. They
No,
won
1
and
and
2.
2.
1-2.
Yeah, this week. Okay. Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right, still the Bengals, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit. I had to think about that. Damn.
Yeah,
Both of them 1 and 2 though, man.
I know.
Bengals.
Bengals, okay. Dang, Romeo on the island again. All right, we got Rams at Indianapolis. I'm going Rams.
Rams.
I agree, Rams.
Oh, damn. Yeah, still Rams. Yeah.
Who you got, Sean?
Colts, I guess. Shit, I don't know. Who else they got?
Watch they mess around and win. Then we got Tampa Bay at New Orleans.
Oh yeah, Colts just beat the Ravens.
Ooh, that's a
Might
good
got
game.
coming through ahead of say,
I got to go with
Colts
Tampa
2-1.
Bay, though. I got to go Tampa because the car ain't going to be playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Tampa Bay too. Give me the Bucks.
All right.
They playing against the who?
The Tampa Bay playing against the Saints.
Oh yeah, Saints trash. Tampa.
All right. So I'm gonna go with famous Jameis. Psych. Touching that dude. Then we got Washington at Philadelphia.
I'm going Philly.
I ain't even finished. All right, then we got Minnesota at Carolina.
Minnesota got to get a W. Yeah.
Minnesota, yeah, for me.
I'll take Carolina.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Minnesota with this one.
Damn, Carolina trash. They got to get a win too.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be against Minnesota though. Then we got Pittsburgh at Houston. I'm going Houston. I'm liking what Houston's doing.
Pittsburgh.
At Houston. Who's Pittsburgh quarterback? Big Ben gone.
Yeah, this man said Big Ben. Big Ben
He
he's been for like
said
5
Big
years.
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh, man.
I'm going
Big
with the
Ben
home
is
team.
still playing. That'll be crazy.
You said you're going with the home team,
team
Sean?
was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with them too.
That's last time I remember the Steelers quarterback was Big Ben.
All right, then
Hold
we
on,
got
who the home team, Don?
Houston.
Oh,
Yeah,
for real?
yeah. H-Town, Bun B, Pimp C, Port
Trill
Arthur.
Burgers.
Yeah, Trill Burgers.
Damn. You know what?
You know what I'm saying? We there.
I'm gonna stick with Pittsburgh.
Sucker. All right, so then we got the Vegas Raiders versus the Chargers. And just to let you know,
Chargers.
Garoppolo is not playing for the Raiders.
Who you say ain't playing?
Garoppolo.
Okay.
No, Chargers.
I might need to pick the Raiders then, but I'm going Chargers.
Then we have New
Pressing your
England.
nunchucks over there.
Then we got New England versus Dallas. Oh gosh, I'm gonna pick Dallas.
I'm going to New
Hey,
England.
Dallas, man. Dallas. Fuck.
Nah,
Damn, man. I want New England to win, so
I'm
just
picking New
because
England.
Dallas got beat, I'm gonna pick them to win, man. Hopefully they.
Then we got Arizona versus San Francisco.
San Fran.
I'm picking Arizona.
Yeah, right.
I want to say Arizona just to be ignorant, but I know the 49ers are going to win the game.
No, please be ignorant, my guy.
No, I'm not doing that.
You don't think they can beat Dallas and 49ers back to back?
Hell no.
That moon rock you smoking, Rome, if you think that's gonna happen.
Dallas was goddamn. They fell asleep at the wheel.
Then we got Kansas City at the Jets.
Kansas City.
KC.
That was the last game, huh?
Yo, that because you know what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Mahomes versus Rodgers.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then finally, the Monday night game is Seattle versus the Giants. I'm gonna go Giants in this game.
I'm going Seattle.
Who's Seattle quarterback?
Geno Smith.
That nigga still playing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. I got it. You said it's in Seattle?
No, it's in New York.
I'm going to Seattle. Give me Seattle.
Let me just change it up. I'm gonna go with the Giants so it ain't gonna be no same tie. Shit.
Geno Smith was out there slinging that ball.
Who's picking the same teams? Even though I know Seattle gonna win, but
I don't think Seattle gonna win, my guy.
Who you pick, GPS?
I got Seattle.
Yeah, he picked Seattle. You and him both pick Seattle. Me and Issues picked the Giants. I'm surprised nobody didn't pick the Jets. That's a little disturbing.
ain't nobody picking the Jets with sorry ass goddamn. What's that boy? Zach Wilson? Man, please.
Yeah, that youngster is terrible. I
Never
never
heard
thought
of
I'd see the day where I seen such horrible quarterback play, and last week was that week. He couldn't even get him to drive down the field. I was so hurt.
Man, it just sucks. I wish Aaron Rodgers could have played. I wanted to see that, man.
I did too. I hate to see this. Whatever. All right, fellas, it's been real.
All right.
Y'all have a good week, man.
All right, y'all.